When your AC stops working, just call the experts at KS Services Heating and Air. They're fast and affordable. Right now, purchase any Bryant energy efficient system and save with 0% interest for 60 months with approved credit. It comes included with a 5-year labor warranty. And our fair price guarantee means that we will always give you 3 quotes for every situation. A good, better, and best. Call KS Services Heating and Air today. We roll on, whatever it takes.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Wednesday, the 20th of September. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather stays very warm for a while. We do see a pattern change, though, in about 10 days. That will affect us in a big way. Tropics, very active, much to talk about, so let's dive in. There's the water vapor satellite view this afternoon. Flat ridge here across the southeastern states, really the entire eastern third of the country under a ridge, and a cold trough back in the northwestern states where snow is still falling in parts of the mountains there. There's the visible satellite view, and you can see we've got a field of cumulus clouds across the state, but not much in the way of rain activity. Some bigger storms over in Mississippi. That was the radar at 217. Notice a few small showers over parts of northern Bibb, eastern Tuscaloosa counties, but clearly not as much rain as we saw yesterday. There's the watch warning map. Still some winter weather advisories out west, some red flag warnings across the Great Plains, otherwise pretty quiet. Risk of severe weather for parts of the Great Lakes and the Corn Belt today, a slight risk over parts of Wisconsin. And around here we have green. That means a thunderstorm possible this evening, but severe weather not expected. Tomorrow, a marginal risk way up north. And on day 3, which is Friday, a risk of severe weather from Minnesota, the Dakotas on down through the western high plains. Rain for the next 7 days, not much. This is the rain through Wednesday of next week. Really nothing at all for parts of North Alabama. 1/2 inch or less down to the south. Showers and storms are possible each afternoon, but they will be very widely spaced and random thanks to the upper ridge. But the tropics, a lot of things going on here. First off, the good news, the Gulf of Mexico, quiet as could be. What used to be Lee is out in the central Atlantic. Then we have Maria and Jose. First off, Lee, if by chance it regenerates, will be moving north. That's no threat to land. Let's next take a look at Jose. Spinning away, that is a tropical storm. Sustained winds are 70 miles per hour. And this thing is just not going to go anywhere. And the question is, will this leave a weakness in the subtropical ridge, allowing Maria to escape up to the North Atlantic without affecting the east coast of the United States? Remains to be seen. Let's look at Maria. Goodness, came right on top of Puerto Rico this morning. Power is out to the island. We've seen a good bit of damage. We don't know the extent yet. We'll find out in coming hours and days as video begins to come in. The eye has emerged offshore now, off the northwestern coast. Top winds at 115 miles an hour, Category 3. It'll kind of skirt the northern coast of the Dominican Republic and then pass east of the Bahamas late this weekend and early next week. And from there, what happens? Again, the latest position in the Hurricane Center track, 8 o'clock Monday morning Eastern Time, between the coast of the Carolinas and Bermuda. And it can go out to sea, or it could try and bend back and affect the East Coast. Let's take a look at modeling here. This is the tropical guidance. And notice out there toward 5 days, a little jog to the left. So obviously our friends on the middle Atlantic coast will have to keep an eye on this. There's still great uncertainty. We'll check the GFS ensemble, 21 members. The mean is the black line, and the mean keeps it offshore. The 12Z run is pretty close to the Outer Banks, as you'll see in a minute. But most of those members keep it offshore. The European, same deal. The 51 members here, most of the members are offshore. Some bring it very close to the Outer Banks. But we obviously can't rule out anything beyond 5 days at this point. The good news, the intensity has peaked. It peaked last night when it was a Category 5. This will be a 2 or a 3 over the next 4 days or so, then slowly weakening as it gets over cooler water. Let's check the 12Z run of the GFS. This is valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. And you can see the big cold trough in the west, warm ridge in the east. And for us, the weather is just not going to change for the next 5 days. Warm, humid, partly sunny, a few isolated afternoon showers and storms. And by isolated, that means most places won't get wet. We note our 2 tropical systems, Jose and Maria. Saturday, Maria moving north. Jose just hanging around. Sunday, Jose is filling. Maria moving north. I don't think the pressure is going to be that low, by the way. East of the Bahamas. And again, for us, the weekend, warm, muggy, isolated afternoon storms, highs upper 80s. Go to Monday. Our weather not changing. Maria, first off, Jose is fizzled. Maria moving north. This is Tuesday. And a week from today, this is Wednesday the 27th. Got a trough in the southwestern states and a trough in the Midwest, still ridging here. And Maria pretty close to the Outer Banks, if this verifies. Let's look at the old reliable European. It's darn close. Those models are very close, suggesting Maria will be offshore, but just offshore, east of the Outer Banks Wednesday of next week. In the end of the forecast period, ooh, look at the trough developing over the east. That's a pattern change. This is Saturday, September 30th. Down below that, a cool air mass settles in here. Let's check the European ensemble for Sunday, October 1st, and it's in very good agreement with the GFS. It's got a very nice, cool trough over the eastern states, and if this verifies, that's going to bring down some really cool, crisp air. We'll check the numbers off the GFS, and again, you can see how they drop magically right as October gets here. Highs dropping in the low 70s and lows dropping in the low 50s. Doesn't that sound good? That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening, on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
AC broken? Just call KS Services Heating and Air. All Bryant energy-efficient systems come with a 5-year labor warranty, and our fair price guarantee means that we'll always give you 3 quotes for every situation. Just call KS Services Heating and Air today.